Rage Against the Machine guitarist Tom Morello has issued a direct challenge to President-elect Donald Trump. This is a pretty hilarious situation because it involves a fake post. Bruce Springsteen, Trump's son Barron, and Tom's son Roman, who is a fantastic guitarist. Now, over the years, we've seen some back and forths between Bruce Springsteen and Donald Trump. Bruce Springsteen is not a Trump fan, and Trump subsequently is not a Bruce Springsteen fan. So I can imagine that Morello saw this post understanding that history and thought it might be real, but when you read it, it's pretty hilarious. But anyways, Morello did issue this challenge. Now, there's been a lot actually having to do with Trump and guitars outside of this situation recently, and it stems from a guitar that Trump released that's been a pretty hot topic of conversation that very closely resembles a Gibson Les Paul, to the extent they're now threatening to sue over this. Here's what happened. Donald Trump recently released his own brand of guitars, seriously, dubbed Trump guitars, and Gibson is not happy with it because it closely resembles a Les Paul. Here is the president-elect holding the patriotic guitar, and believe it or not, there are actually videos of people demoing this guitar. There's multiple versions of this guitar. You can either get an acoustic or an electric, and if you want the president-elect to autograph it, it can go for up to $10,000. The guitar features the words presidential, as well as God bless the USA on the fretboard. Now, Gibson in the past has engaged in litigation with a number of different companies over their guitar design. So this isn't as much about politics for them as it is about what they feel infringes on their trademark. They released a statement to Guitar World magazine saying, "We can confirm a cease and desist has been issued against 16 Creative as the design infringes upon Gibson's exclusive trademarks, particularly the iconic Les Paul body shape." Now, say what you want about Tom Morello in this situation, but this dude is obviously a very proud dad and heavily involved in his son's life, and you can tell by just how talented his son Roman is on the guitar. They've been releasing music together. He's just 13 years old, and this dude can play. Check this out. Amazing, and he's only going to get better from there. Now, when Tom saw this, we now know, fake post from Trump, he felt as though it was an opportunity to put together a little healthy competition. But the post, again, if you read it, it's pretty funny. It's clearly fake. Tom shared it. It went viral at the time. It has over 16,000 likes on X. Here is what it said. The post said, "Recently, Melania took Barron, a great guitarist, to see overrated communist singer Bruce Springsteen. Not impressed." Now, while this post was fake, there is a history there between Bruce Springsteen and Trump. Springsteen has criticized Trump on multiple occasions and vice versa. Here is a little bit of that. Springsteen appeared at a campaign event for Vice President Kamala Harris earlier this year in late October. Trump slammed Springsteen, saying that he betrayed his working class persona. A campaign statement said, "Has Springsteen lost his human touch regarding working class voters?" It added, "For Springsteen, it's a betrayal of his wannabe working class persona." In his endorsement video for Harris, Springsteen denigrated President Trump as a dangerous man who doesn't understand the meaning of this country, its history, or what it means to be deeply American. That's news to the people with whom Springsteen grew up with, and the working class Americans so often portrayed in his music. It added later, "If nothing else, Springsteen's appearance is an acknowledgement he is deeply out of touch with the working class of which he claims to be part." And as for Springsteen, earlier this year, he called Donald Trump, quote, "the most dangerous candidate for president in my lifetime." He also accused Trump of disrespecting constitutional principles. So there is a history there. So, you got to give Tom a little bit of a break here in thinking that this was a real post. But this was Tom's response, issuing a challenge, which I would love to see, between Barron Trump and his son, Roman. Check this out. Tom wrote, My 13-year-old son Roman will step forward to defend Springsteen's honor and destroy Baron in a guitar competition. Just name the time and place. Now, I can find no examples of Baron actually playing the guitar at all, so it doesn't seem like this is ever going to happen, but hilarious nonetheless. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to Rockfeed for the latest news and updates.